everybody, my name is Suk and I'm so thrilled and excited to be able to share my yoga practice with you all. This is going to be my first ever YouTube video and I'm very excited. So we all know that we are dealing with, the world is actually dealing with this big challenge, which is the coronavirus. And during these tough and testing times, making sure that our health and our well-being is being taken care of is of prime importance, because if we are able to take care of ourselves, our health, our mental health, not just the physical health, then we can take on this challenge with more strength, with more confidence. So I will be sharing today's practice is focused and geared towards basically anybody who is whether they've been into yoga for a while, or for beginners, or anybody who's never ever, for that matter, tried yoga. This is a great opportunity for them to see what yoga has to offer them. This will be a practice which it will be a nice mix of postures on the floor, sun salutation and standing postures, a full body workout, and go ahead and try and see if yoga has, I'm very sure that yoga definitely has something to offer to everybody. Let's get started. I would encourage you to use a yoga mat if you have. If you don't, that's all right. Do it on a carpet, but try to avoid doing it directly on the floor. If you have blocks, that's wonderful. They are a great way to support your practice. They are a great way to fall back on whenever you find any posture is a bit challenging. They prop you up. If you don't have, that's okay. You can even use anything that is pretty much similar to a block, like a book or something. And as well, keep water close to you. You might need to sip water every now and then. And yeah, just stay hydrated, have fun with your practice. And the most important thing is that you stay connected with your breath. So aligning movement with your breath is the most amazing way to experience yoga practice. So let's get started. So we'll come down on our back and lie down. Drop the feet to the sides, arms away from the body, palms are facing up, and begin to scan your body as you softly close your eyes. Bring your attention to your feet, your legs, the low back, the mid back, soften your shoulders, soften your facial muscles, let the tongue fall off from the roof of the mouth. And now bring your attention to the rise and fall of your belly and chest. And notice how the body is breathing organically. Your in-breath, lifting your heart up, filling the belly. And that warm air coming out at the exhale. Stay connected with your breath. Keep your attention to your breath. It's important to tune in to the present moment before you get started with your yoga practice, as it allows you to stay focused and get familiar with your breath. Begin to bring some energy back into the body by gently wiggling your toes and fingers. Make little circles, gentle circles around ankles and wrists in one direction, and a few in the opposite. Bring the big toes to touch. As you inhale, reach the arms overhead, interlace fingers, and flip the palms backward. As you inhale, point the toes and give yourselves a full body stretch as you lift the heart up. And exhale out the mouth with a ha sound. And soften the shoulders. One more time. Inhale and stretch in the opposite directions. And side out. Release the fingers and begin to bring the right knee in towards the chest. Interlace fingers on top of the knee or the back of the thigh. Begin to press the left heel into the mat. Inhale. And at the exhale, begin to draw the right knee and gently peel the back of the head and bring the nose close towards the chest. So nose and knee close to the chest. Inhale. Bring the back of the head onto the mat and the knee goes away from the chest. We are pressing the ascending colon here, covered with the Pavanmukta, the wind releasing pose. At the exhale, once again, the knee and chest comes close to, knee and nose comes close to the chest. Inhale. Lets the knee and the nose go away. The exhale brings the nose and knee close to the chest. We will gently draw the chin towards the chest, not tucking it in, but gently drawing it towards the chest to protect the neck. And inhale. We'll release the fingers and step the right foot down. You can let the foot stay flat onto the mat or extend the right leg out as we switch sides. Left knee close to the chest, interlace fingers, inhale. And exhale, knee and nose comes close to the chest. You're pressing onto the descending colon now. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Through the nose, fill up the belly. And exhale. Inhale, take the back of the head back onto the mat and bring both the knees in towards the chest. And you can press both the knees in towards the chest. You can roll from side to side if you'd like to massage the low back. Come back to the center and begin to roll forward and backwards onto your spine. Do it a couple of times, and once you build momentum, bring the feet flat onto the mat and come up into a squatted position. Feet are flat on the mat. We are getting ready for Malasana, yogic squat. You can sit up on one or two blocks if squatting is not available to you today. So that's an option here. We will adjust the elbows on the insides of the knees. Bring the hands to heart center, and from here we will, as we breathe in, we will lift the spine up. There's length in the spine. We are gently pushing the knees away at the in-breath with a slight pressure from the elbows, and at the exhale, we soften the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. You can keep your eyes closed and do it a couple of times as I just change the music. Stay connected with your breath. Malasana is a great way to open up the hips. Also, we are working on the ankles, the legs, the groin. Gently open your eyes, separate the palms, and bring the palms onto the mat, and bring your knees onto the mat as well. Coming into a tabletop position, we'll check the alignment. The shoulders and wrists are in one line, hips and knees are in one line. There's about 1 fist distance in between the knees. The spine is nice and neutral. Gaze is directly in front of you at the top edge of the mat. Spread out your fingers. The index fingers are pointing towards the front, and we'll begin to press the fingertips into the mat and not the wrists. We'll do a few rounds of cat and cow tilts, Marjorie Asana. We'll inhale, let the gaze go up and drop the belly towards the floor. At the exhale, round the spine and tuck your chin in towards the chest. And keep pushing the floor away, keeping the arms and the shoulders strong. Inhale. Exhale and round the spine. Inhale and notice how each vertebra is allowing you to move in this posture. And exhale. 2 more times at your own pace. The Marjorie Asana is excellent for awakening the spine, warming it up, and at the same time, you're working on strengthening the muscles of the shoulders, neck, and the muscles around the spine. A great way to open your practice. Come back into the neutral tabletop. I'm going to move up a little bit. From here, we will begin to tuck the left toes in and inhale, kick the right leg back and flex the toes, meaning the toes are pointing towards your nose. Keep the shoulders, arms strong. Look directly in front of you. We'll not lift the leg too up high. We are just keeping it at, bringing it parallel to the floor. And at the exhale, the nose and knee comes close to the chest. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, nose and knee to chest. 1 more time. Find your way back into tabletop. Let's do it on the other side. We'll tuck the right toes in this time. Inhale. Exhale. And exhale. Come back into tabletop. From here, we will step the knees about mat width distance apart, big toes to touch. Sit back in between the heels and extend the arms out and bring the forehead onto the mat or on a block. Resting your forehead on the block will take any kind of pressure off your shoulders. You can also bend into your elbows and bring the hands close to each other, bringing them in arms into a diamond shape to keep this pose nice and gentle. Child's pose. Once again, stay connected with your breath. Every out breath in this pose lets you melt your heart towards the mat. Notice the spine getting stretched. Notice your hips opening in this pose. Just be aware of the physical body as you also stay in touch with your breath. We'll begin to rise up. Put the block away if you've been using it. And once again, find your way on all fours, tabletop. From here, we'll walk the hands past the shoulders just about a couple of inches to bring the arms at about 45-degree angle. We'll tuck the toes in. The index fingers are once again pointing towards the front. Start pressing the fingertips into the mat, and your next in-breath allows your knees to get peeled off the mat and hips to go up towards the sky. Coming into the downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. If your hamstrings are tight, it's absolutely fine to bend into your knees. You can in fact walk slightly up and bend into your knees. But the focus is that as you breathe in, you lift the hips up towards the sky. Relax your shoulders, and your ears are away from the shoulders. Your neck is relaxed. Keep your gaze towards the feet. You can bend one knee at a time. Work on your hamstrings as well. And breathe. Notice the stretch in the back of your body, the back of your legs. If your heels aren't touching the mat, that's absolutely fine. Notice the stretch along the side body, your arms. One more breath in the dog. Downward facing dog is actually one of the most rejuvenating postures. With consistent practice, you begin to notice that this is actually a rejuvenating pose. From here, look in between your hands and begin to walk your feet towards your hands, coming into a forward fold. Surrender to the fold. Once again, keep your knees bent. See if you want to touch bring your belly in touch with the thighs, and then surrender to the pose. You can sway your arms from side to side. Shake your head in yes and no. Come back to the center, hands on shins, and begin to walk your hands up your legs. Slowly, chin comes up last. We will step on top of our mats for a round of sun salutation, surya namaskar, to create that energy and prana into our body. Sun salutation is a sequence of 12 postures done back to back, and they give like a full body workout. So step on top of your mats. Feet are about hip-width distance apart. Lift your toes and then plant them into the mat to give you a firm foundation into the floor. Hands to heart center. We'll inhale, lift the arms up. with a micro bend in the back. Chin goes slightly up. Keep your legs strong. At the exhale, fold forward. Plant the hands on the sides of the feet. Step the right foot as far back as you can. Right knee goes to mat. Untuck the right toes. Left knee and ankle are in one line. Start pressing the left toes into the mat as you want to find balance in the next pose. Inhale, rise up. Arms come along the side body. Drop the shoulders back. Chin goes slightly up. Ashwasanchalanasana. Equestrian. Exhale, hands to mat. Tuck the right toes in and step the left foot back to meet the right into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. One full breath. Exhale. Look in between your hands and begin to bring your shoulders on top of your wrists. Your knees, chest and chin goes onto the mat. The hips stay up into the sky while your elbows stay close to the body. For caterpillar pose, inhale, slide up into a baby cobra or the high cobra. Notice that stretch in front of your neck, the chest and the abdominal muscles. The exhale lets you find your way from tabletop into downward facing dog. One full breath in the dog. Look in between your hands and step the left foot in the middle of the hands. Options, you can lift your foot and plant it, or you can walk your hands back to adjust your stance. The right knee goes once again back onto the mat. Untuck your toes. Right toes, you can always keep blocks close to you as you want to rise up and go down. Inhale, rise up. Equestrian, keep pressing the left toes into the mat. Exhale, hands to mat. Step the right foot forward into a forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. That was one side, half of the sun salutation. Let's do it on the other side. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. This time, step the left foot back. Left knee goes to mat. Right knee and ankle in one line. Start pressing the right toes into the mat. Breathe in, rise up, equestrian. Exhale, hands to mat. Tuck the left toes in, step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Next in-breath lets you bring your knees, chest and chin onto the mat. Caterpillar pose, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slide up, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One full breath in the dog. Look in between your hands and this time step the right foot in the middle of the hands. Left knee goes to mat. Shoelace part of the left foot comes onto the mat. Rise up. Ashwasanchalanasana. Exhale, hands to mat. Step the back foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Lift the energy up, palms to touch. Exhale to the heart center. Let your thumbs touch your sternum, that big bone in the middle of the chest. Gently close your eyes without any movements. Feel your breath. Scan your thoughts. Scan your body. Gently open your eyes, come back into the room. We will separate the palms. We will do a couple of standing postures now, which are great, especially if you are working from home these days and sitting on the desk most of the time. So the first posture that we will be doing is the Kati Chakrasana. So for which the feet will be about hip width distance apart. And we will lift the arms parallel to the floor. Palms are facing down. We will inhale in the middle. And as we exhale, we twist over towards the right side from our waist and not the hips. It's from the waist. Left fingertips on right shoulder. The right forearm gets wrapped around the back. Gaze goes over the right shoulder. And breathe. Keep pressing the feet, the toes into the mat. Inhale, back to the center, arms come parallel to the floor. Exhale, twist over towards the left side, right fingertips, left shoulder, left forearm gets wrapped around the back, gaze goes over the left shoulder. Breathe in the twist. This is an excellent posture for the digestive system. Also helps you with your cardiovascular health. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, twist over towards the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist towards the left. We'll do this now in a bit of a flow. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist towards the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. So just be mindful that the twist is just of the upper body, the waist. The Kati means the waist, so we are twisting from the waist and not the hips or the legs. And chakra means circle, so we are twisting or making circles with the waist. Exhale. Let's do it 2 more times in a bit of a flow. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, and relax. This is an excellent posture if you have any sort of stiffness in your shoulders or rounded shoulders. So this is a fantastic posture for that. The next posture that we will be doing is the Bandhas Uttanasana, which is the locked hands raised pose. So the feet will be close to each other, big toes to touch, knees to touch. We will bring the arms in front of the sacrum, crossing the wrists in the front. We take a big breath in as we circle the arms up and cross the wrists on the top. Let the gaze follow the hands. At the exhale, we'll bring the arms parallel to the floor, which is halfway. Palms can be facing up. Inhale, circle them back up again. Cross the wrists on the top. Exhale, this time we will reverse circle the arms and come back to the starting position. Let's do this again. Inhale, go all the way up, cross the wrists. Exhale, halfway, palms facing up. Inhale, back up. Exhale, reverse circle all the way back to the starting position. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale back to the starting position. We'll do this 3 more times. Breathe in. This is an excellent posture to bring extra supply of oxygen into the body, especially to the brain. Inhale, back up. Exhale, return to the starting position. Breathe in. And once again, this is great for round shoulders, stiffness in the back, any pain in the low back. This is an excellent posture. Let your gaze follow your hands. Breathe in. Breathe out, halfway. Breathe in as you reach back up again. Exhale, reverse circle the arms. 1 last time. Inhale through the nose. Circle the arms up. Cross the wrists. Exhale, halfway. Inhale. Lift the arms up. Exhale, reverse. Beautiful. Give a little roll to your shoulders if they are hurting. And the next posture we will be doing is some strength building postures, which are the warrior postures. So from here we will we'll face the long edge of the mat. From here you will slowly begin to step the right foot as far back as you can. Now think of a train track. Your front foot is on one line of the train track and your left is on the other side. So they are not on a tight rope. From here, the left knee and ankle will stay in one line. We will drop the right heel to the mat. So the foot is now at about 45-degree angle. We will do a little scissor action with the hips where we will push the right hip forward, the left backwards. And the shoulders are stacked on top of the hips. Core is engaged as we tuck the spine in towards the belly button in towards the spine. We will get a little extension in the spine. We'll inhale, lift the arms up, spiral the pinkies inwards, roll the shoulders back and down, open up the heart, chin goes slightly up. Warrior 1, Virabhadra Asana 1. Keep both the legs strong, keep pressing the toes of the front foot into the mat. Keep the glutes and the hamstring of the right leg active. And breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. At the exhale, get deeper into the right hip. One more breath here. Warrior 1 or Virabhadra Asana 1 is an excellent posture for building strength in the legs, your ankles, the groin, the knees, as well as the upper body. From here, we will at the exhale bring the hands down to frame the front foot. Walk the hands towards the front of the body. The only thing that will change is the placement of the right foot. The toes are now pointing towards the front. We'll slowly begin to rise up with control. And this time, let's begin to build the pose from ground up. The left heel is in line with the arch of the right foot. So now we are on one line. Hips are squared off towards the front. Lift the arms up, parallel to the floor. Gaze goes over towards the left fingertips. Keep the gaze soft and breathe. Warrior 2, Virabhadra Asana 2. The right hand will go on the right leg. Left arm extends up. Reverse warrior. Feel like a warrior who is strong. Notice that stretch along the left side body. Inhale back to warrior 2. One full breath. We'll now bring the left forearm onto the left knee. Right arm extends up. Side angle. See if you can look up. Spread out your fingers. Imagine your shoulders or your arms in one straight line. Go ahead and use the block if you'd like to. From here, we'll find our way back into warrior 2. Straighten out the front leg. Torso goes over towards the front. Left hand, left leg. Slide the left hand down, or you can reach for a block. Use the various heights of the block. Left arm extends up. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Find your way back into warrior 2. Windmill the hands to frame the front foot. Pivot the back toes. Step the back foot forward. Take a moment in the fold. Begin to rise up. We'll do the same little sequence of the warrior poses on the other side. This time, we will step the left foot back. Again, think of the train track. Your left foot is on the line of the track. The right foot is on the other. So it's a train track. We'll drop the left heel onto the floor. The foot is at about 45-degree angle now. Do the little scissor action with the hips. Push the left hip forward, right back. Keep pressing the right toes into the mat. Keep your legs strong, core strong. Warrior 1. Virabhadra Asana 1. Now, if Warrior 1 is a bit of a challenge for you, feel free to come into the low lunge. So simply bring the back knee onto the mat, and then you can go back and stay. Lift your arms up. And whenever you're ready, you can go back into Warrior 1. Staying longer in a pose allows you to really get deeper into the posture and also get to know how your body gets deeper into the posture gets deeper into the body. Let's exhale, the hands come to mat. We'll begin to walk the hands towards the front of the body. The only thing that changes is the placement of the left foot. Again, heel to arch alignment. The right knee is in line with the ankle. Find your way into Warrior 2, Virabhadra Asana 2. Left hand, left leg, right arm extends up. Reverse warrior. You can also wrap the left forearm in around your back if you want to support your low back. Inhale back to Warrior 2. From here, we'll take the torso towards the front, right forearm on the right knee, or go ahead and use a block. Lift the left arm up and see if you can trace your gaze up towards the extended arm for your side angle. Look down towards the front foot and find your way back into Warrior 2. Straighten out the front leg, push the hips back, torso towards the front, right hand, right leg, left arm extends up and slide your hand down towards the right ankle or simply plant your hand onto a block. Trikonasana is an excellent pose to build strength in the legs. We are working on the hamstrings, especially of the front leg, strengthening the ankles, the toes, the legs. It's a nice hip opener as well, and strength in the upper body too. Notice that stretch along the left side body. Breathe in, find our way back into Warrior 2. Windmill the hands to frame the front foot, pivot the back toes, step the back foot forward. Give yourselves a moment in the fold. gravity do its job. Just surrender to the gravity. You will notice that you can go deeper into the pose this time. Your hamstrings have now been a little more warm now, so you can get deeper into the fold. Begin to rise up with your in-breath. Coming into Tadasana, arms along the side body, without any unnecessary movements. Close your eyes. Do a quick body scan. Scan your breath. Scan your thoughts. Come back into the room. So the body is now more ready after all the warrior postures and the sun salutation. It's now ready to be in a balancing posture now. So we will get ready for our balancing posture. We'll be doing the tree pose today, which is a fantastic pose. Have a block close to you in case you might need it. So we will have feet about hip width distance apart, stand up nice and tall. We'll bring the hands onto the hips and we'll peel the right foot off the mat and keep your core engaged right at the beginning. And bend the right knee over towards the right side, grab onto the right ankle and plant the sole of the right foot on the inside of the standing leg. The left leg, either below or above the knee. If you are new to the pose or you notice that your balance is not that great today, you can simply rest your toes on the block and the heel is resting on the inside of the standing leg. And from here, fixate your gaze. Now your gaze plays a very important role in this, in any balancing posture for that matter. So keep your gaze fixated at one point directly in front of you. Keep your standing legs strong. Notice that your shoulders are in line with the hips, especially the left shoulder and hip are in one line. Fixate your gaze. Engage your core to give a little length to the lumbar region. Whenever you're ready, hands to heart. And begin to breathe. If you want, you can go ahead and lift your arms up. Keep your palms together for balance. Or if you'd like, you can separate your palms. My balance is a bit weird today. If you're holding on to your breath, it's doing not much good to your practice. Begin to come back home exactly the way you go into a pose. Bring the knee back to the center and step the right foot down. Give a little shake to the left foot. And then switch sides. This time we will activate the right leg. Bend the left knee, peel the left foot off the mat. Plant the left sole of the foot on the inside of the standing leg. Standing leg is strong, core is engaged, shoulders in line with the hips. Keep your shoulders relaxed. begin to come back. Separate the palms, bring them onto your hips. Bring the left knee back to the center. Step the left foot down. Give a little shake to the right foot. Great work, everyone. Grab a sip of water if you need, and we'll come down onto the mat for our back bends. So we've done a little bit of our back bend in the cobra pose. We'll do that one more time as well as. So come down on your belly. The shoelace part of the feet is flat onto the mat. The chin goes on the mat. Hands come on the sides of the chest. Keep the elbows close to the body. Take a big breath in and let it go out your nose. Your next in-breath lets you peel your chin off the mat, followed by the chest, and keep looking down. Keep looking down. We want to give a little extension to the back of the neck. Now if you want to go ahead, peel your palms off the mat. Your hands are floating in the air. Stay here for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. We'll do one more posture here, the locust pose, for which the chin goes back onto the mat. That's the starting position. We'll bring the hands at the base of the spine. Keep the arms straight. Interlace fingers. Make a little fist. Big toes are together. Activate your glutes. From here, we will inhale, take a big breath in as we begin to peel the chin and the chest off the mat. Now try to bring the shoulder blades in towards each other and begin to look down. See if you want to peel your feet off the mat. Keep looking down. You don't want to injure your neck. Stay here for a count of 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Release the fingers, bring the hands back close to the chest. Left ear goes to mat. And take it easy while I put on some different music for you. For counterbalance, the left ear, the opposite ear goes to mat. Begin to rise up and find your way onto your back. We'll extend the left leg out and bring the right knee in towards the chest once again. Interlace fingers on top of the right knee. And this time, we will just take 3 breaths. And at the exhale, the right knee goes to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Step the right foot down, switch sides. You can extend the right leg out if you'd like to. 3 breaths. Every exhale, left knee to chest. From here, we will lift one arm overhead, roll over to that side, using the upper arm as support for the head, and gently press yourselves up once again. Extend the legs out. We will get into a beautiful forward fold, Paschimottanasana, the sitting forward fold. Big toes are together. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. You do not have to reach all the way to your ankles. Simply fold forward, rest your hands on your shins. Then your elbows, drop them to the outsides of the knees. And breathe into your spine. Notice that stretch, the extension of the spine. Stay connected with your breath. Your exhale will let you go deeper into the pose. You can also rest your forehead on blocks. Soften your shoulders. Soften your face. Notice your sit bones, the back of your legs, coming in contact with the mat. Begin to rise up slowly. Get into a gentle spinal twist. We'll bring the right foot on the outside of the left leg. The right fingertips go behind you. Do not let them go, the hand go too far away. We'll keep it slightly closer towards the right hip. The inhale, lift the left arm up. At the exhale, twist over towards the right side, hooking the left elbow on the outside of the right knee or resting on top of the right knee. And the gaze goes over towards the right shoulder. Now, the closer the hand to the body, you will notice that your spine is nice and tall. But the further it goes, there's a tendency for the spine to round. 3 breaths. Inhale, bring the gaze back to the center, release the left elbow, bring the right hand back, step the right foot next to the left and we'll switch sides. Bring the left foot on the outside of the right leg. This time, left fingertips go behind. Inhale, circle the right arm up. Exhale, twist over towards the left side and hook the right elbow on top of the left knee or on the outside of the knee. Gaze goes over towards the left shoulder. Spinal twists are great for bringing the spine back to its neutral position. Begin to come out of the pose, one step at a time. From here, we will come into a cross-legged seated position. The body is more prepared to stay focused for breathing practice or for pranayama after it's been through the different postures. So we'll sit in a cross-legged seated position. You can sit up on a block that will put your spine in the correct alignment. We'll gently close our eyes. Relax the shoulders, palms are resting on the knees. And begin to tune into our breath. Notice the breath going in and out of the body. Notice the in-breath, how that little gush of air goes in through your nose, down the throat, opening up your heart, filling up your belly. Notice that micro moment in between the inhale and exhale. Don't force pause it, just notice it. And the exhale. Notice the calm and quiet within. The inhale makes you feel taller and expansive. The exhale softens the body, relaxes the mind, and lets go of anything that doesn't serve you anymore. One more breath here. Begin to bring some energy back into the body. You can stay in this seated meditation for as long as you'd like, or you can also go back into the Shavasana. You can have a blanket here. If you want to take some longer time, spend longer in Shavasana. You can use blocks here to rest your wrists on. Drop the feet to the sides, arms away from the body, palms facing up. Softly close your eyes and begin to scan your body, starting from the feet, coming back to where we started. Your feet, the legs, your arms, notice the natural curl in the fingers as you relax. Soften your shoulders, your face. Let the tongue fall off from the roof of the mouth. Just surrender to the pose and melt into the mat for the next couple of breaths. Begin to bring energy back into the body. Gently wiggle your toes and fingers. Reach one arm overhead and roll over to that side, bringing the head on top of the upper arm. Stack the knees on one another and really taking your own time. There's no rush. Begin to bring yourselves up into a cross-legged seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Hands to heart center for our closing mantra. Lift the hands up in front of the third eye, of the eyebrow center. May you always have clarity of thought in whatever path you choose in your life. Lower the hands in front of the mouth. May you always have the courage and confidence to speak your truth and kind words for others. Hands to heart center. May your heart always be filled with love, compassion, and joy. Om Shanti. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me in my practice today. Have a wonderful rest of your day and make it a great day.